So details of this are very new, but I thought I'd make my own video as a smaller YouTuber to let people know who might play the game. People know that I do enjoy Rainbow Six Siege, but I haven't played it as much recently because the cheaters. I know people say, well, that's on PC. Not necessarily. Cheaters have been on console when they're blatantly cheating, DDoSing, whatever they might be doing, slowing down the server, kicking people out of the server, doing whatever they want to the game. And on PC, it is absolutely ridiculous. Now, I watch Fast City Gaming, and I'm watching his stream right now, and he's talking about this subject that I'm going to talk about. And he's made some really good points. Siege is not perfect. And those people who say, well, no, Siege is the best game ever. Well, I can't think of another game, not like Sony or Xbox when it happened to them, another game where there probably has been, but Siege has been going for 10 years. 10 years they've been going, over 10 years now they've been going for. Okay. I can't recall the last time a massive big game got hacked. And what I mean is a multiplayer game. Now, Siege has some great anti-cheat software, or anti-cheat things they use. They don't tell us a lot about it because they don't want to give the cheaters extra ammunition to use to make sure they can cheat better. And every time that they catch up, the Siege cheaters catch up, or BattlEye, or whatever it is, catch up, the cheaters always seem to be one more step ahead. From what I understand, and from what I've seen, they always seem to be that one extra rung up the ladder. And Siege have got their hand on the foot of that, but they haven't quite got the ability to pull it down off the ladder. And they're always that one rung above them, that one step up, just out of reach. Today, December 27th, 2025, Siege got hacked. Siege is down. Completely down. Servers are down. You cannot play anything. And the hackers gave everyone 10 billion R6 credits. Now, this is my warning to people, and there'll probably be a lot of people saying this in their videos. If you see you've had renown or R6 credits, no, it was R6 credits, excuse me, it was 10 billion R6 credits, but if you've seen you've got a lot of more renown you had before, or you've got ridiculously amounts of R6 credits that you have not bought, do not spend them. Do not use them. Do not even think about it, because you will very likely be banned. I'm not saying you definitely will be. I'm saying it's possible. Very possible. The possibility of you being banned to unbanned, you're probably 98% more likely to get banned than you are to not get banned. A lot of people got Glacier. I would say to those people, don't get comfortable with that weapon skin. Don't think you're going to have it. I've just checked my Siege on my PS5. I can't see any of my weapon skins, apart from a few that have stayed. I can't see any of my uniforms that I've bought, my elite stuff that I've bought. I can't see my level. I can't see. I'm ranked, but I can't see anything. As I said, I can, and all my operators are grayed out. I can't even see my backgrounds for my ops, my cards that I have in the background, the way that the operator might be standing, the different positions they might have on those particular cards, or if you have the gold behind or the blue behind, or a Doctor's Curse themed one or whatever it might be. I have not seen any of that. They all have disappeared because the shop is down. The shop is down. If you have these credits, do not, for the love of God, spend any of them. Because if you get banned, don't complain. Don't go on Twitter. Don't go on fucking Twitch. Don't go on YouTube. Don't make videos bitching about, oh, I got banned. Ubisoft are such fucking arseholes. They're fucking arseholes. Tough shit. Tough fucking shit. If you got yourself banned, that's on you. It's not on Ubisoft. Now, is Ubisoft a fantastic company? Absolutely not. Are they guilty of a lot of things? Absolutely. Are they guilty of making a game that was really fun and then making Siege X and saying this is the next stage of Siege? For me, Siege X has just taken all the steam out of Siege. It's just took all that effort that they had and just torn it apart. They were better off making a sequel than updating the game they already had. Now, I'm not saying that 10 more years of Siege is not a good idea. But there is a reason. There is a reason why every single time you have games like Call of Duty, they bring out a different game every year. Different themed game. If you go back and play some of the older games, the devs don't look at them anymore. They have gone completely away from them. Black Ops 1, World at War, Modern Warfare 2 and 3 possibly. Games like that, Ghosts, they are littered with cheaters. Littered with people cheating. So the fun of going on those games and playing some multiplayer and actually getting some enjoyment out of it is probably not very high. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to say that if you have used these R6 credits, don't be surprised if you get yourself banned. Don't complain that you got yourself banned. Because just like what Vast City said, and he's right, if the bank give you 10 million or let's say £2 million or $2 million in your account, and you look at your account one day, oh, I've got £2 million, $2 million. If you spend any of that money, you're going to go to prison because that money isn't yours. That money is not yours. It was a mistake by the bank. This event happened, and it's not the same, but you've been given thousands upon hundreds of thousands of pounds or dollars of R6 credits or renown. To get 10 billion R6 credits, you have to spend hundreds of thousands of pounds or dollars to get that. I have spent a lot of money on Seed. I don't think I've even had over 5,000 R6 credits in the last 10 years. Actually, no, tell a lie, I probably have. Let's say 10,000 or 15,000 to make it more realistic. Let's say 15,000. I have not had over 15,000. I haven't. And if you suddenly get 10 billion credits and you spend that, you're probably going to get banned. You're probably going to get banned. Now, you might ask me as well in the comments, well, how long is this going to be down for? Well, Vast City made a really good point, and I agree with what he said. This has happened on the 27th of December. Now, the likelihood of this being sorted out today is highly unlikely. 97% unlikely it's going to get sorted out today. And the reason I say that, and there is a reason why I say that, is because most of the devs are probably on holiday or vacation. In Barbados, that's what Fast City said. Barbados is a possibility. They could be in Europe. Some of them could be in Europe. Some could be just not able to get back in time to deal with this issue. They probably have a skeleton crew, if that. Now, do they go away and leave the servers unprotected all the time? No, of course they don't. But the likelihood of them having over maybe 300 people or 200 people dealing with an incident like they may normally have is very small. In fact, I don't even think that the team of Siege for Siege is even over 500 people. I don't know how many devs there are on the game, but I don't think it's 500. I think there are a lot of devs that probably are on other games as well. You do see some of the devs like at the reveals and stuff like that, like the sound guys or the people who do other sort of things like that. So like the operators, experts, all stuff like that. The ones that create it, but you only see a very few amount of those people. They probably have offices with maybe 30 people in them. So the likelihood of them having all those people there at the offices today is highly unlikely. I agree with what Fast City said. This has probably been in the works for a while. A good while. Probably a couple of weeks. Now, from what I understand, people have been getting suddenly banned for no reason. If you've been banned because of these hackers testing the water, you most likely will get unbanned. I'm not going to say you will definitely, but you could well be unbanned because there's no reason why you should have been banned. If you're doing everything right, and you're not misbehaving, and you're not cheating, and you're not doing anything wrong, and you haven't got a horrendous score on your how people view you, you're standing in the game or whatever, and you haven't got if you've got an outstanding standing, then you're fine. If you've got a decent one, you're fine. If you've got a middle ground, you're fine. If you've got a negative one where you team kill a lot, or you abuse people in the chat, or you go in game chat and you abuse people, then you probably won't. You probably will get back. You can get banned for that. Now, I don't know. I don't know how long this is going to be down for. I have no idea. Absolutely no clue. At all. I cannot tell you how long this is going to be down for. But it's probably going to be down for a good few days. I would hope that they would deal with this before New Year. But considering the fact that it was bank holiday yesterday, it's essentially almost like a bank holiday weekend. Even though Saturday we did get posts in the UK, they're not likely to be back. And if they do, if they suddenly called, oh, you have to get back, we've had a major incident, we've been hacked, then some of them might get some of the lead devs probably will get called back. They probably will get asked to come back. That's very possible. But some of the ones that do the other kind of work, that are not team leads or managers, probably won't be. And just like with PlayStation, the way they got in through that system was two people, a group of a dozen people went for the firewall of the PS or Sony, and then as they were defending against those people, two people slipped in through the clock. There's always a point that is unguarded when you hack something. You are defending one certain. If you've got a castle and you defend all the walls apart from this one spot, and the enemy blow up that spot, or they do something else, they tunnel underneath it, it's a weak point. There's always a weak point somewhere in something. Nothing is made where it's unbreachable. There are some castles in history that have never been sieged or anything like that. Like the Tower of London, that only was sieged once through the Peasants' Revolt in the 1300s. So, to get back on track, if you've used any of these credits that you've been given or gifted, do not, for the love of God, use them. You will 98%, I'm sure, you'll get banned. Don't risk it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Because if you think about it, that's when you're going to fuck up. That's when something's going to go wrong. And it will just not be a good idea. So, I've spoken for long enough. I'm going to thank you all for watching and listening. Again, don't use the credits if you've got them. Don't even entertain it. Please. There are some people who I don't care if they use it or not, because I have told a friend to tell other people to say, look, if you get these, don't use them. I hope you had a very nice Christmas, and this was unexpected and not what I planned to do, but thank you very much for listening. I'll see you in whatever comes next.